Well, good afternoon, Basel fans. Welcome here to Crystal Palace National Sports Centre for tonight's WBBL playoff matchup here between our hosts, the London Lions, and the visitors, the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, hi, everybody. I'm your commentator, Josh Ben, alongside Uncle Graham Hiscock. Graham, welcome here to Crystal Palace.
Yeah, iconic venue, great atmosphere. The men's game did deliver at a high level as well. Lions winning that by 8. And of course, it's just a one-off game, 40 minutes. Both coaches made a big point about that. Anything can happen in this game, and it probably will.
Well, if there's any team that can match up here with the London Lions, it is the Sevenoaks Suns. They've really had to adjust with a tough sort of season, adjusting to life without Kat Carr. But Azania Stewart, she said it to last season, this could be a very last home game here for the London Lions. Very sad times for the franchise.
Yeah, she's just been sensational. She's sensational in the booth as well as the colour comm. And as a player, she can just control games on both ends of the floor. She rebounds so well. She defends well. But she's going to have her work cut out trying to deal with Monicana and some of the other Sevenoaks Suns threats.
Well, big matchup, as we mentioned here. Sevenoaks Suns, probably one of the only few teams here in the WBBL that are a good matchup here against the Lions. They met on the opening day of the WBBL regular season. Lions, of course, winning that game. But the key here is going to be Arian Bradshaw. I mean, it's been her first season here, rookie year in the WBBL. I mean, she's got to have a good game here tonight, as well as Janice Monicana, for that matter, as well.
Yeah, they're two of the leaders of this team, Bradshaw and Monicana. But Monicana just seems to be getting better and better. And if she delivers at a high level and well supported by the rest of the Sevenoaks Suns players, they could cause London Lions all sorts of issues.
Well, the Lions, of course, up against a team that for so many years dominated the WBBL scene. But at the moment, as you can see, Lions have turned that around. Lions have really set the marker, the benchmark for excellence here in WBBL basketball.
It's not just that they've had the fortune of having big investment from 777. They have got some great players. Coach Mark Clark and now Coach Stella are making this team play together, make the extra pass. They can put on a really difficult trap at a moment's notice or out of a timeout, which we've seen when we've covered their games, causes all sorts of problems for the opposition and can break games open. So I'm looking forward to a real back and forth game. Let's hope it's a classic.
Well, let's go courtside. Well, let's go now and look at the lineups for these two teams. Of course, as we mentioned, Janice Monicana is going to be a key factor here for the Sevenoaks Suns, but also the likes of Arian Bradshaw. Brittany Hodges, the veteran player for her, but, you know, Renee Bush, she's going to have a very, very big game here tonight.
Yeah, well, Rennie Bush, coach's daughter, has been a stalwart for this team for a number of years, and her numbers aren't quite as high as they were, but obviously we've got Monicana, and as you say, Bradshaw putting up big numbers themselves. So Rennie Bush still playing well, filling up the stat sheet, but she's maybe not as dominant as previously.
Well, we're just under 3 minutes away here from playoff. The Hungarian international, she is going to have a big game here tonight. I mean, look, she has been phenomenal for this club over the last 2 seasons, but if she can have a good shooting night here, can definitely give them a chance. Remember, it's one and done. There's no aggregate, there's no game 2. You win or you go home, and that is going to be the case.
Yeah, you're right about Judith Fritz. 8.9 points a game, 4.4 rebounds, just under 2 assists a game. So they've got really good players right across the stat sheet, and they've got to deliver big time, and they've got to go beyond their absolute best to be able to take down London Lions. It will be the biggest shock of the season if they can do it.
Well, there is Holly Winterburn, renovation, of course, for the Lions franchise, joining from the Leicester Riders after returning back from the USA. She is one of the key marks players for this team. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing a very good game of basketball. These two teams really will go at each other.
Yeah, Winterburn tie battle has really come to the fore. With Kiki Harrigan leaving, other players have had to step up, and we've seen in the last few games of the regular season and last week, Holly Winterburn leading the scoring, 21 points. Rebounds for Volpole, 9 rebounds, assists, Volpole 5 assists for her, so she stepped up. Taylor Murray was seeing the full package from her. She's not just a defensive specialist, Taylor Murray, she can fill it up as well offensively.
We're now 15 seconds away from tip-off, and if you're watching us live on the YouTube stream, let us know who you are supporting Are you supporting the London Lions, or are you supporting a team who's dominated WBBL, the Sevenoaks Suns? They're not looking to let go of the throne, of course. London have been great in the last 2 years, but Sevenoaks refusing to let the dynasty be ended.
Yeah, and they're still bringing in really top young players. They've got Rennie Bush, Fritz, and other players that are Monicana. Of course, she is going to be absolutely key because she can knock down the three, she can post up, she can pretty much do everything and eat up a lot of space as well. She's really smart, the GB International. But Koppel as well, she is, she's got to have a reliable game, a really strong game today as well. So we shall see how it goes.
Well, depth will be a key difference between these two teams. Lions starting with Azania Stewart, Katarina Cincina, Ty Battle, who was phenomenal in the close game we covered against the Durham Palatinids, but also Taylor Murray and the likes of Holly Winterburn. Well, Holly, of course, the key players will play for Great Britain this summer at the FIBA Women's Eurobasket. They'll be hosted in Slovenia and in Israel. Aaron Bradshaw, Brittany Hodges, Janice Monicana, Julia Koppel, and Renaissance Bush will all make the starting lineup.
Yeah, that's their 5 leading players. So a lot is going to rely on this starting 5, and that's the edge that London Lions have had most of the season. They've got a very deep bench.
Make some noise for your Lions!
Koppel will jump this one with Stewart. Trying to go quickly here to Holly Winterburn. Got it heavily, doesn't get it. Hodges comes up with it now.
The Suns get their first possession of the game.
Bradshaw finding Monicana. Janice trying to go up against Ty Battle. Draws a foul. She go to the free throw line. Strong move by Janice Monicana.
Yeah, well, there she is. As soon as Monicana gets the ball, she's attacking the basket. And Azania's tried to deal with it. She gets the foul.
Well, Janice Monicana currently training for her future career. Again, refusing to quit the game of basketball. She's just such a great player. I mean, she gets you in so many ways, from perimeter shooting, also getting to the bucket, but also good post play for that matter.
Yeah, she can knock that 3 down. Got a lot of size and nothing but net for the free throws, Josh.
Murray bringing the ball up here for the Lions, trying to orchestrate something in the backcourt. Battle finding Cincina, a player who really likes to get her confidence going from the perimeter. Lions going to a pick and roll action here. Cincina trying to go down low to Ty Battle. Battle under the basket, misses it. Hodges with a rebound.
Well, that's 2 buckets, really, that London Lions should be scoring. Ty Battle, good position, just couldn't get it to go.
Sevenoaks trying to make every possession count here. Koppel wide open. Again, way off the mark, can't get it. Well, Cincina left wide open. A bit of run and gun in transition. Can't capitalize. Bradshaw tries.
Suns have got exactly the start they want. London Lions on the back foot.
Well, Azania Stewart here trying to go up against Brittany Hodges. Hodges standing strong, but Lions unable to get the offensive rebound. Renee Bush showing a bit of grit here. Bradshaw kicking out. Monicana thought about taking it. Goes in for the mid-range, doesn't get it. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound.
Yeah, with Monicana taking that shot, she's one of their key rebounders.
Cincina being guarded by Janice Monicana. Holly being guarded here by Renaissance. Holly step back, 3-pointer right in the face of Brittany Hodges, can't get it. Battle the offensive rebound, the foul is going to be called against Renee Bush for the reach.
Yeah, good looking shot from Holly Winterburn. She can make that step back, as we know. Ty Battle getting the offensive rebound. She's really coming to the fore this time of the season, just when they need her most. And being inserted into the starting lineup with Kiki Harrigan leaving for the WNBA.
Battle puts a point on the board for the Lions. Let's see you on defense.
Well, Bradshaw now finding Brittany Hodges under the basket, goes in with a reverse layup, and the 1-2 punch there with AB And Brittany Hodges.
Yeah, great move by Bradshaw. Hodges finishing with a wraparound layup. The defense really sloppy there from Lions.
Well, Ty Battle trying to put up a little teardrop, and that's too easy. And that might be the bread and butter for London early on. They got to feed the ball to Battle.
Yeah, I think so. Spread the floor, give Ty Battle some room to maneuver.
Well, Hodges being heavily defended. That's going to go out of bounds, but it will be Sevenoaks ball on the sideline. Now, the key thing here for Sevenoaks is, do they have the mental stamina and the physical stamina to play for 4 quarters with such a thin lineup? I mean, look, Lions go, what, 9, 10 deep? I think, Sevenoaks go maybe at best 6, 7.
Yeah, and that's been the issue with some of the other teams in the WBBL. Need deeper benches.
Well, there you can see Len Bush saying to Brittany Hodges, shoot the ball when you're wide open. Now Lions can capitalize. Well, Zania's got the switch here, being guarded by Renee. She could pick up a second foul. Battle wide open in the key, no problem.
Yeah, that's great interior passing. Good spacing by the Lions. Ty Battle, nothing but net from the free throw line.
Montecana now trying to put the moves on. Bit too much on it. No foul calls. Battle looking to push this one here for the Lions. Bradshaw just doing enough. And that goes out of bounds, but still will be Lions ball.
Yeah, dangerous pass from Holly. And good defense by the Suns. And Bradshaw nearly getting the steal.
Well, Renee Bush needs to be careful here. She doesn't want to pick up a second foul as Brittany Hodges picks up her first.
Foul for the number 9, Hodges, her first personal. Sideline for the Lions.
Well, Holly Winterburn trying to go all the way here, trying to dish off the Battle. Good pass under the basket, no problem again. Ty Battle punishing the Sevenoaks Suns.
Well, we talked about Janice Montecana hurting London Lions in various ways. Look what Ty Battle's doing here. Offensive rebounds, getting inside position, elbow jump shots. She's doing it all for the Lions. It's a good tactic. They should just stick with it.
Well, we got a bit of an ankle breaker there. Bradshaw put the moves against Taylor Murray. We'll put the ball on the floor here. Nowhere to go. Finding Janice on the handoff. 4 seconds in for Montecana. Trying to force her way in, doesn't get it. Falls the couple, 24-second violation. Good defense by the Lions.
Yeah, they went away from team basketball there, the Suns. Too much dribble, and by the time they got a decent look, the time had almost run out.
Well, Lions again, the kind of team mentally, physically will wear you down on defense. Sevenoaks can't afford to get in any foul trouble. Renee has 2 here, trying to be aggressive with Holly Winterburn. Again, Battle, pick and roll, goes up against Hodges. And that goes out of bounds. Now will be Sevenoaks ball.
That's really good defense by Brittany Hodges. Hands straight up. Not giving the referees any opportunity to call a defensive foul there. And they got the ball back. Great job by the Suns.
5:42 to go here in the first quarter. Remember, the winner of this game will progress to the O2 Arena for the WBBL final. Couple being heavily defended, throws it away. And again, poor offense here by the Suns. Murray, no problem. Well, Sevenoaks failing to break down the full court pressure, choking under intense pressure. And again, Koppel, again, she's been exploited.
Yeah, we spoke about it pre-game, Josh. When Lions decide to put a press on, they can pick up a lot of points quick.
Well, Koppel throwing it away. That's, again, looking very nervous out there at the moment. Now the Lions trying to capitalize here with Murray. Using the ball screen from Queen Azania. Down the middle. Now Winterburn here being guarded by Montecana. Finding Battle again under the basket. Goes up. And it is too easy for London.
Yeah. This time pick and roll between Holly and Ty Battle. Perfect pass in. The defense were all over the place. Ty Battle with an easy bucket.
That's how many times Ty Battle just setting simple ball screens, getting right to the middle. Sevenoaks, you got to make choices here. If you got to double Holly Winterburn on every ball screen, someone's got to step over and take Ty Battle.
Yeah, and they didn't. They just got caught in between the two players. The help from the weak side was too late, and Ty Battle's got great touch at the moment. She is looking very comfortable in this system, and they keep going to her. And if Sevenoaks Suns aren't going to make adjustments, just keep going to Battle.
4:49 to go here in the first quarter. London again in very good pole position at the moment, feeling the confidence, really taking advantage and putting the pressure against Sevenoaks.
Yeah, and it's that press. It just comes out of nothing. And Sevenoaks have got to be ready for it, Josh, because they know it's coming, and it's just simple. They almost make you look foolish. You cough the ball up. You make passes or decisions you wouldn't normally make because you're getting sped up physically and mentally. Great job by the Lions. And Ty Battle 9 points out of the London Lions 11. It's just fantastic play, and she's scoring in so many different ways, but mainly in and around the basket. And Stella's got to be pleased. Azania always wants more on screen there, and she's probably our biggest critic, Josh. And she's just a great player, isn't she?
She's phenomenal. She's the best.
Always wants more, and if this is her final season or final couple of games, she'll want to just keep pushing and pushing and do everything she can to make sure Lions end this season with glory.
Well, we've got a slight technical difficulty we're just trying to manage here at the Crystal Palace Sports Centre. Well, great, we're in the mecca for, not even London basketball, British basketball. I mean, this is the home of where so many greats, Alton Bird for so many years was a great, Martin Clark as well. If you remember, the great Nick Gallis and Papazianakis came here with Aris Salonika in 1991 or 1990, and they lost against the Guildford Kings. But, 4 big teams have now played in this arena. Crystal Palace, Guildford Kings, London Towers, and, at times, London Lions. Yeah,
it really is. That's for sure, because it's a beautiful day outside, and it's certainly got a lot of warmth here. But with the WBICB tournament before that, I was talking to Leon and Drew about that. Leon played in the junior Phillips tournament. So much history, great teams. And you've mentioned Palace, of course, Stimson, your dad. So many great players have graced this court.
One great moment happened on this basketball. British basketball fans, CSKA Moscow, the former EuroLeague champions, lost on this floor to Thames Valley Tigers in 1994. Who was the coach of that team?
Coach McBeth, maybe.
Big bald fella, yeah. Oh, it's incredible because, when we talk with all the people we know in international basketball, it's one record I say that my dad has. He's coached a game in which he's beaten Partizan, who are currently playing against Real Madrid in the EuroLeague. Yeah. He's also coached a game in which he defeated one of the greatest EuroLeague teams ever, CSKA Moscow. Yeah. But you would never know that because he'll never tell you. It'd be me telling you.
Well, you've got to keep sharing it. You've got to share that information, because look where we are now in 2023, and that goes all the way back to the 80s, 90s, and all the people that came before these great teams we're watching today.
Bradshaw coming off one screen now, trying to split the defense. Fritz maybe getting away with a travel there. Trying to use the ball screen, going baseline. Bradshaw goes up, no foul calls.
Yeah, good defense by the Lions, just doing enough.
Lions looking to push this one with the momentum now. Winterburn left wide open, rattles in and out, can't get it. Renee Bush trying to be a little bit more aggressive here, trying to find some openings, has a switch against Ty Battle.
That's the trap, Josh.
Well, caught in a double team and a jump ball violation is going to be called. That's going to be Sevenoaks ball still.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Renee there because she dribbles along the baseline. She's got no options. There's not enough movement in her eye line, but she can see it. And look now, straight away, trap. And that's a great job by London Lions.
Well, Sevenoaks don't really have a lot of scoring options out there apart from Arian Bradshaw and Renee Bush, respectively. I mean, Julia Koppel's a phenomenal role player. Millie Watkins, another reserve, but Judah Fritz, I mean, as you mentioned, she's got to get open and give them another option. Renee curls a screen now, hits the side of the backboard, can't get it. Lions looking to push this. Under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Pride with a 4-point lead, 11-7. Murray going all the way. Draws a foul against Koppel. She'll go to the free throw line.
It's the deck.
Yeah, Taylor Murray, she's sensational as we see the replay. She's such low center of gravity. She attacks. And you think she's coming to the league with all the records for steals. I think steals and assists at Kentucky, but she is a very dangerous player on the offensive end.
Well, very explosive, very quick. Also a very good shooter for that matter. She makes the first free throw. You know what's interesting? You mentioned about this place being very warm. My dad always used to say to me, if you practice in this court, you're always going to be in better shape.
Yeah.
But the crazy part about it, it's still warm, but there's no water in the swimming pool right now. So
No.
there's no humidity.
No.
That shows you how hot this place could really get.
It's like the greenhouse effect.
Yeah. Suns trying to build some momentum here. Bradshaw looking to attack, spinning. Kicks out to Watkins, she'll fire it. Rattles in and out. It's not a bad shot though.
Yeah. Wide open, just a little bit flat.
Well, almost found it. Renee Bush, look at the hustle there, diving on the floor. And again, that might be a little bit of a difference there between Renee Bush and Holly Winterburn.
Substitution checking into the game for your London.
Yeah, well, if the offense is not going, Josh, you've got to dive on every loose ball. They can't let London Lions outwork them. They've got to be first to every loose ball on the floor.
I mean, look, Holly Winterburn is a talented player. Renee Bush as well, University of Pennsylvania, veteran player for that matter. But when you got the veteran diving on the floor, that's got to say something to the younger player.
Yeah.
Down low to Cincina, got it by Bradshaw. Goes for a tough fadeaway, goes over the backboard. Well, Cincina, I think, just getting away with a bit of hustle and toss there. As Renee bumps, no foul call, maybe. Cincina going baseline, finding Shaquila Joseph, picks and pops, but doesn't hit the shot there. Battle knocking it out of bounds. Well, that's going out of bounds. It's going to be Lions ball.
Well, that looked as though Ty Battle knocked that out. Good box out, good effort by.
Not too much protest there from the Suns players, so it's probably taking some sort of deflection. Battle here, got it by Watkins. Watkins needs to stand strong, but again, commits the foul there. Now, the issue I have with the defense there, I mean, Billy Watkins, great play, but she's almost allowing, you got to kind of stand, as she comes at you, make a little bump there, but don't, as you shoot the ball, don't make these silly contact that sends to the free throw line.
Yeah, a little bit too much respect there. As you say, you've got to engage the offensive player earlier. Create some contact, slow her down, let the help come.
Well, Battle makes the first free throw. Makes it 2 for 2 for the charity stripe. 2:37 to go here in the first quarter.
It really is all about Ty Battle this quarter. She's done a great job.
Fritz here trying to find Renee Bush. Takes the shot, contact. And that's going to be, well, surely that's got to be Suns ball. That's taking a deflection. If you're not going to call the foul.
Yeah, that seems weird. I think that ball certainly got deflected. Renee would have reached the hoop if it hadn't been defended so closely.
Well, trailing by 6 points now. Ball goes baseline. Puts up a prayer, can't get it. Renee comes up with it now. Can these Suns push this one? Bradshaw got it by Shaquila Joseph. Time, space, three, fires. Can't get it, but Suns. The shot's not going to drop. Somebody's got to come in for a second rebound. Powell pulls up in the mid-range. She can't get it. Bradshaw, tough as nails.
Yeah, that's
inside battle off.
Wow, that's how you box out. She really went after that. Good job.
Koppel tries another one. Again, the shot's just not dropping here for the Suns. A plan B is definitely needed at the moment. Shaquila Joseph. Both teams looking a little bit fatigued here, but the difference is the Lions. Just a few more options in the lineup to maybe sub into this game. Back to Norton now, finding Chantel Charles. She'll go down the middle. Bit of contact, draws a foul. She'll go to the free throw line here for 2 shots.
Yeah, good job by Chantel. Keeps it with her left hand and attacks the basket. She's played well last week in the playoffs and also had strong games against Sevenoaks Suns previously in the league. But she's a top British talent, and we just want more from Chantel every game.
Again, she's a fantastic player, great role model as well. You know, Chantel Charles, the kind of person who I can see being a phenomenal educator, coach, or just a great inspiration for younger people, because if you had a world of Chantel Charleses, it'd be a great place to live.
Yeah, and I love the way she plays, and she just comes in, she knows her role, and she's a great British option for this London Lions franchise.
Oh, a great shooter again. Probably could shoot the ball a little bit more because she does have a good shot, but she's such an unselfish player, hard-working player for that matter. Makes the first free throw. Makes them both. Danny Desmond, are you watching?
Let's see you on defense.
Yeah, carrying on a good play from last week. 9.6 rebounds in the win versus the Eagles here.
Well, Bradshaw putting on the moves now, finding Hodges under the basket. No problem for Brittany Hodges.
Yeah, those two players have got to take this game by the scruff of the neck, and they've got to start connecting much more.
Well, fatigue just cannot be an impact here for the Suns. Well, the rebound has been secure. Can Sevenoaks push this? Janice back into the game. Taking on Cincina. No foul called, and that's going to be possession to the Suns on the baseline. Good reach by Cincina. Baseline ball to Sevenoaks. Janice thought about shooting it. Trying to take on Cincina all the way with a fail. It looked like a good move, but wasn't able to get the right touch on that one. A blocking foul is going to be called against Judah Fritz.
Yeah, Monicano a bit slow getting back, so it was a 5-on-4 immediately for the Lions. And there's Chantel Charles going downhill. And without the foul, she gets all the way to the bucket.
Well, we're going to time out now. 34.4 seconds left here. These two teams will talk it over.
Remaining in this game.
Now, 4 Lions fans, lots going on as usual.
I got to tell you, it is warm in this sports center. Here was me in the winter when we played the FIBA Women's Euro Cup games here, complaining how cold it was.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, can you bring the cold back, please?
That's the British weather as we look at some of the stats. Points from turnovers, 6. And Sevenoaks Suns, 4 turnovers. No points from turnovers that they've created. So London Lions in control on those stats. Josh, and how long can Sevenoaks Suns hang with London Lions if London Lions just keep pushing and keep bringing fresh players off the bench?
Well, you're absolutely right there. You know, 7-6 deep here probably for Sevenoaks, but in the case of London, 10 players you can bring in and out. As we've seen with Sevenoaks, Arian Bradshaw, the connection she's got with Brittany Hodges, you know, I think in my mind Arian Bradshaw is probably in the same caliber of backcourt players that London Lions have, you know, but she's got fatigue cannot be a factor for her here tonight. She's got to keep playing.
Yeah, Bradshaw 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists so far, and Hodges 4 points, 2 rebounds. So they've just got to take this game and just push Sevenoaks Suns forward and just make it as difficult as possible for Lions.
Well, 2 free throws coming up for the great Chantel Charles. Just coming up there on the side of that one.
I mean, London Lions just 1 foul.
Yeah.
In this quarter, and that's big. You know, not going to the. So they've got a couple of fouls, 3 fouls to give in this last segment of the first quarter if they wish to use them.
9 seconds difference, game clock and the shot clock here. 6-point ball game. Can Sevenoaks cut it down to 4, maybe 3 points? Bradshaw looking for options, finding Hodges. Montecana gets caught in a triple team, didn't see it coming. Keeps it alive, gets a foul, and Janice will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Yeah, that was really strong play by Montecana. Maybe the spacing they could explore that, getting Montecana there, maybe get the spacing a bit better because she is surrounded when she picks that ball up. Chantel Charles tries to rip it. Very strong play in Volpole with the foul. So good job, Montecana. They'll be hoping the Suns that should knock these down.
12.4 seconds left. Lions with another chance to get one last possession here. Remember, the winner of this game will head to the O2 Arena.
And that will be a fabulous event. That will be, I would think that's going to be sold out.
Giannis makes them both. 4-point lead to the Lions. Warpower will try to dribble this one down here. Penetration, kick out. Charles had the shot now. Goes in with a tough one. No problem for Chantel.
That's just superb. Superb decision. Attacks the closeout, Josh. Goes left-handed, which is such a... She's right-handed normally, but being able to go left, that is old school. That's great to see from a British
talent. That's magic there.
That is.
A beautiful move by Chantel Charles.
And that's just great for Stella to be able to give the ball to Chantel and let her make a decision.
Yep.
And just leave her to it. And that's great. Super play by Chantel Charles.
We're going to show you some statistics here from the first quarter, but as it stands, Lions with a 6-point lead. But, you know, Sevenoaks 100% for the free throw line, but 7 for 10 for the London Lions.
Yeah.
Take away those free throws, it could be a closer game for the Sevenoaks.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And no threes yet for Sevenoaks Suns. So
you know what we need you guys to do? I want you guys to give
if you're giving this to Sevenoaks Suns, this score prior to the game, they would have said, okay, we're in touch. But I wouldn't be surprised, you know, starting this quarter, maybe Lions will go straight to that press, maybe just for 1 minute, because we saw against Durham in that thriller at Oakland's when it was tied at 54 going into the third. Durham knew that if they won, they got sixth. If they lost, they got ninth. And London blew that game open in 45 seconds with that press. Durham got in all sorts of trouble. So I wonder if Lions are going to put that on at some point, whether it's now or at some point just to rip this game open.
Lovely. Keep it going. Keep it going. You lot look so beautiful out there. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. One more roll for me. One more roll for me. We need to get you a London Lions jersey. Take off that Lakers jersey. Lovely. That's the vibe we need for this second
and there's
quarter.
Fritz, we've spoken about already.
Back to you.
Scoreless at the moment. They've got to find a way to get more players looks. Otherwise, Lions are just going to double, triple team players that they feel are the main threat. So they've got to get some decent spacing and zip that ball around.
Yep.
Inside, outside. And let's get some open looks.
Well, Warpower will start in the backcourt here for the Lions. With Shanice back for Norton for that matter too. Well, Shaquilla Joseph being guarded by Brittany Hodges. Trying to back down here against Hodges. Cincino almost lost the dribble. Kick out. And then Shanice back for Norton in the corner. Takes it. Can't get it. Wanakana battling for the rebounds. We'll need some help bringing the ball up here. Finding Yuta Fritz. Sevenoaks only trailing by 6 points here. Wanakana step back three-pointer. Can't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, good offensive rebound there by Vanessa Accra. Just what the Sevenoaks Suns needed. But Hodges too strong there. But good defense by Joseph. What a dime coming from Beckford North. Cincino finish it off. Maybe just slicing a bit of iron there. Joseph still can't get it. Well, Graham, I got to tell you, Sevenoaks having the last donuts, but nobody calling box out again.
They got it. Yeah, they've really got away with one there. Sevenoaks Suns, they've got to box out better. They've just got to put their bodies on the line because it's win or go home. There's no tomorrow.
Well, Brittany just losing control of the ball there. Maybe a bit of mental fatigue coming. And a sub coming in the game as Hodges will sit down. Julia Cobble coming back in. And Renee Bush also will check back into the game here for the Suns. Fritz will take a little breather.
He's going to have to take some chances, Len, maybe. He may have to go deeper into that bench and just trust that they can hold things together to give some rest. Some mental rest as much as anything for these Suns players.
Charles calling off one screen now. Back for Norton trying to hesitate, goes in, draws a contact.
Foul is called. Shanice Beckman finds a weak.
The foul is on Vanessa Accra.
Foul is called on number 21, Vanessa Accra.
Yeah, nice job by Shanice. Such a good athlete. We know how quick she can be, but she just slowed herself down there and drew the foul nicely.
Once again, it's a good play by Shanice Beckford Norton, making the hesitation. I mean, Vanessa Accra came in the game. She's played some good minutes so far here for the Suns, but the one player I really likes is when she towered up for the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
That's what Sevenoaks need at the moment.
Yeah, and plays like that will lift the whole team and the energy. It's just a pity that Hodges couldn't finish it off, but it gave them a second opportunity. And they've got to have players that are just going to come in and throw themselves into the game.
Well, missed a second free throw, but another offensive rebound. And this time, Montacana securing the box out. 7-point deficit here. Can Sevenoaks get some rhythm going in the second quarter? Bradshaw here, top of the key. Got it by Vorpal. Again, puts a little bit too much on it. Montacana, the foul is going to be called, so 2 free throws. I like that matchup with Janice and the experience of Cincina.
Yeah, again, Montacana just clearing Cincina out, and then she just, that's a bit of an off-balance move, but uses the left hand, protects the ball, and she asked the question of the refs and it went her way, so good job. But Suns have got to make the most of this situation. Lions aren't knocking their shots down, they're missing shots that they would normally make, and they've just got to hang close here and make these 2 free throws to start with.
Well, Cincina was the reach from behind, which I think she's been called for, of course, but Montacana must capitalize there, making the first free throw. Back to a 6-point deficit. You have your Sevenoaks here. If you can keep this into single digits going into the second half, you give yourself just a bit of emotional and spiritual momentum going into that final 2 quarters.
Yeah, Montacana really shooting her free throws well. Made them all.
Cincina now looking for a post up here, but Winterburn being heavily defended by Renee Bush. Renee Bush just wearing Holly Winterburn like a jacket. Vorpal kicks out. Cincina wide open. 3 is up. No good. Renee with a rebound, being heavily defended. Suns trailing here just by 5 points. Renee looking for options, goes up.
Yeah.
And draws another foul. Again, smart move by Renee Bush.
Yeah, and that's good effort. She didn't waste too much time in making a decision. She creates the contact. If you just watch this, she'll make the contact there. And Azania's now in too close, and the arms have got caught up. So she's taken away Azania's height there by getting in real tight to her.
Well, the former University of Pennsylvania player and also the record point scorer at TAS, the American school in England. Do you know who the 3rd highest scorer is? He's tall, he's ugly, and he's also round around the middle, and he's right next to you. I'm talking about that guy.
Josh Bett.
Yes, indeed, yep.
Yeah, man, you can score the ball. You can score the rock, brother.
No, I can only score the ball when I've got... I can't remember his guy's name now when we were in Tbilisi, but no. It was a long name. I think he was from Austria, but I can't remember his name.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Well, Vorpal now finding Winterburn. Good closeout here by Renee Bush. Can Holly get it going? Again, Holly really struggling here against the suffocated defense by Renee Bush. Bradshaw looking to attack it, spinning, losing a balance now. Montacana wide open. Oh, doesn't get it. But better, more inspiring basketball here from the Suns.
Yeah, upbeat, up-tempo. Montacana. Next time, maybe she makes it.
Well, again, Janice making the effort here. Sevenoaks becoming a thorn in the side here to the Pride. Down to Janice again. That's going to come off a time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Good D by Ty Battle. Just created a difficult angle on that pass. And the referees called it against, from Ty onto Janice and out of bounds.
Well, Chantal Charles trying to get the ball here to Holly Winterburn. Holly guarded here by Janice Montacana. Holly goes up, circus shot. Foul is going to be called here against think that's going to be a foul against Ty Battle.
Yeah. And no score, so Suns really getting away with that because Azania was wide open underneath. But referees have called it, and that's the sort of thing that Sevenoaks Suns need to keep this close.
Well, again, you can see the leadership there from Azania Stewart, just trying to keep our players. Look, let's not react here. Calm down. Get into our motion. We're up against a good team. Now, Azania said to me in the pregame that she felt this was one of the best teams in the league this season. Now, look, they didn't finish in the top 4, but Sevenoaks, they've had to adapt without Kat Carr. But as you mentioned, a team has dominated the WBBL for so many years. Coughlin now looking to get a handoff here, Bradshaw. Trying to, gets rejected. Yeah. Well, the Queen says, out of my palace, please. The Crystal Palace of Queen Azania.
Yeah, look at this now. Now Azania, that's a much better matchup for her with Julia Koppel. And not as much contact created by the offensive player. And Azania's able to do her thing. Great block.
Baseline ball here. 5 on the shot clock for the Suns. Can they get something going? They got to get the ball inbound.
Session back.
Well, can Holly get something going now? One of the best players here in the WBBL. Hesitating, trying to go all the way. Nowhere to go here. 10 on the shot clock. Chantel bump it, still can't get it. Ty Battle, the foul is on the ground. I think Ty Battle may be a little bit disappointed. It's not going to count as an M1.
Yeah, she's causing all sorts of issues. Good aggressive drive by Chantel Charles. The help come. Ty Battle got in behind the help, but behind Monicana. But they're calling the foul before the shot. So good aggression though by Ty Battle.
Well, Holly going baseline now. Splits. Good move by Holly Winsberg. Get it! And she's going to the free throw line for the three-point play. And it was only a matter of time.
Yeah. That is a classic move by Holly Winsberg. Nice job by Chantel Charles getting her the ball. It was a little Euro step, little change of direction mid-step. Nice high knee. Any youngsters watching that, get your knee, the leg that's not taking off, get that knee nice and high. Soft touch. I wonder if this will spark Holly into more big numbers in this game.
Well, Holly Winterburn, it's fair to say Renee Bush has had her on lockdown so far in this game, but credit to Winterburn. She's one of the best in the WBBL and continuing to battle back here. 6-point ball game. Renee now trying to put the moves on. Find a couple. Can she get the three? It's up. No good.
That's a long way off. Great look for Koppel, but it's never looked like going in.
Well, there's a little teardrop by Murray. And again, just getting the roll on it. And now it's an 8-point ball game. And Len Bush is going to call timeout because I think he's seen enough so far. He doesn't want to make this a double-digit deficit going into the halftime interval.
Yeah, again, Taylor Murray so quick, attacking from that left side. And, well, lucky that wasn't a foul there because Koppel was out of position. She got her hand up late. And Taylor Murray, great touch off the front rim, off the back rim, and drops down softly through the net. London Lions starting to find their straps, starting to find the gaps. 14 points in the paint, Josh. 9 assists for Lions. They are by far, and they are the best team in this league, but statistically, some of the stats, they are a long way ahead of everybody else, including assists. And the turnovers are there the lowest. They've got the most assists. And you can see when they start playing like this, when the ball starts moving, the defense takes care of themselves. They are a team apart from the rest of the WBBL teams.
If you're Sevenoaks Suns, though, where are your baskets going to come from here? Because they're not getting a lot in transition at the moment. They're not getting much in the paint, and the three-point shots aren't dropping. So, what's plan B?
I think they've got to play up pace. They've got to just absolutely throw everything at it now in the second half for the rest of this quarter. And fast break points, just 2. No bench points. Points in the paint, 6. They're just about hanging on. Monicana's playing well. We highlighted her pre-game. But Hodges and Bradshaw have got to come up huge for this team. Bush is doing her best. She's had some good moments. But they've just got to go on a run and keep going and keep pushing.
Leicester Riders in the lead.
Well, look at the stats here from Ty Battle. 11 points, 4 for 6 from the field so far. I mean, she has been phenomenal in this game.
Yeah, and you spoke to her after the Durham game, didn't you? And she was superb in that game last week as well. Ever since Kiki's left, she's elevated to another level.
The reason I like Ty Battle's game so much, it's so simple too, you know. Yeah, there's this whole chain. No, we know how the game has evolved since 2014. You know, we really want to make everybody perimeter shooters.
Yeah.
But I just feel like we've forgotten about the post play. We've forgotten about the center. You know, there's no... And players like Ty Battle, Zania Stewart, why are we not seeing more players like that?
Well, maybe it's fashion or it's good move. That's real high fashion from the Suns there. But you've got to use them. You know, Zania's so smart, Ty Battle as well. Get those two on the floor together. Get them interchanging.
The Lions trying to go dribble handoff here. Winterburn heavily defended. Renee fighting around the screen now, not giving her any room to get anything going. Good defense. Well, a kickball violation is going to be called against the Sevenoaks Suns, but credit, they are defended the dribble handoff and the ball screens very well.
Yeah, they stopped the reversal, so now Chantel and Azania have to try and play through this.
What?
The pick and roll, and
they call kickball violation.
I'm not sure what that's about.
You're kidding me.
That's either a held ball or a foul on Azania because she reached across.
They just called a kickball violation. Well, Zania left wide open. Takes it, can't get it. Battle getting the offensive rebound.
I mean, her surname is so apt because she battles and battles. She has athleticism, she has size, she has talent, but great position. She's got the inside position. That should be a Sevenoaks Suns player where she is. And as soon as she's got that position, Sevenoaks Suns are in big trouble. That's
a great call by the official there because Battle has cemented the position very well, as you said. But that's a switch on defense that's caused the Sevenoaks Suns so much problems.
Absolutely.
But 1 to 10, they got to do it again, but they almost turn it over. Again, even when they almost turn it over, they still keep it alive. Battle going in. Can't get it.
But she's first there again. I mean, whoa.
Well, it's just tenacious basketball from Ty Battle, going after every single second chance.
She'd be really annoyed she didn't make one of those, though.
About as angry as Coach Lem will be, the fact his team has given up so many offensive rebounds. And Montacana now got it here. Trying to use the ball screen. Got to get something going now. 2 seconds. Koppel's got to shoot it. Another 24-second violation.
Yeah, that's twice now that Julia's ended up with the ball right at the end of the shot clock. But again, totally static. Not enough ball moving. You've got to get the ball moving side to side. Then the defense is moved around. Then the gaps open up. We can't just put it into Janice and then everybody static for 5-6 seconds. It's over.
Well, this is interesting. Renee Bush is telling Judah Fritz. Well, no, now she's switching back here because I think Renee Bush is probably the best defensive matchup here for Sevenoaks. She really knows how to frustrate. Now, right now, you can see trying to deny Holly off the ball. Fighting around the screens now. Battle getting the switch here. Cross court. Good ball from the Lions. 4 seconds left. Murray kicks out. Cincina, end of the shot clock. Got it! Big time three-pointer.
Yeah. Now that's how you manage the shot clock. And Cincina, exactly who you want to take that shot. Nothing but net from the Belarusian.
But Graham, credit to Sevenoaks. They defended that one very well. Just a great shot at the end of the shot clock and another foul. And a good job by Montacana. Yeah. Again, Renee Bush, she is forcing Holly Winterburn to give the ball up. She is trying to make this a miserable afternoon for Holly Winterburn. And credit to Janice Montacana, giving them a bit of hope here. But, defensively, that last possession, the difference is Cincina, experienced three-point shooter.
Yeah, that's the first one she's made, but that's the one she loves. I mean, she can shoot it from anywhere, but she loves that one at the top. But straight after the score, Montacana out streaking down the court. And once she's got a head of steam up, she's really difficult to stop.
Janice getting 6 for 6 now here from the charity stripe. Cutting it down now to a 7-point ball game. 2:49 to go here in the second quarter. Remember, Paige has checked into the game. And again, a legend, a player in my mind, deserves to be paid a lot of homage for her hard work. And a great individual, also a model for that matter as well. As Holly from downtown, way off the mark, can't get it. But Murray...
Again, They can't let London Lions outwork them, Sevenoaks Suns. It's not good enough.
A battle in the post here, got it by Janice. Twisted, turning, trying to get off the backboard, can't get it. Koppel securing the rebound. Janice for three, can she get it? It's up, it's in and out, can't get it. Now that's gonna be Sevenoaks ball.
Sevenoaks ball.
Sevenoaks, give this team credit, they are battling.
Yeah, they have to. They've got to get after every loose ball. It's unfortunate down the other end they gave up that extra possession, but it didn't hurt them, and now they're creating extra possessions for themselves. Monacaba's had some really good looks from three, Josh. If one drops, I think a number will.
Koppel trying to find Renee Bush going here to Brittany Hodges. Hodges now going, turning, doesn't get the and one, but she'll go to the free throw line. And again, this is much better basketball. The story of this basketball club starts with that man there, Len Bush, a man who I've had the privilege of working with as an assistant when we were coaching the varsity girls basketball team at Tassis American School. When he moved to the United Kingdom with his wonderful, lovely wife, May Bush, 3 daughters, and they started a club with many others, and it was down in Kent. And now it's become a team who's dominated the WBBL for so many seasons, finishing first for 4 straight seasons from 2018 to 2021. With greats who have played for them, such as Kat Carr, and Tanya Clark on the bench. I mean, it is the milestone for excellence here in WBBL basketball.
Yeah, and London Lions have taken it to the next level, and it's now down to the other teams to
goes
keep
in.
pushing.
Well, the rejection by Hodges, and I think, well, show me the replay on that one. I think that, again, Brittany's response says it all, but have a look at this. Good switch on defense.
Great job by Paige Robinson on those double screens, and get out of here.
Well, that was a not in my house moment there. That was a good block by Brittany Hodges.
Yeah, Holly's just not quite been on it, apart from that one layup, where she got open because they moved the ball quickly from the top to the side, Chantel Charles, and then she was able to attack before the defense was set. But you've called it, Josh. Renee Bush and Suns are really reducing Holly's space to just get off her usual shots.
Well, she's a great player, and again, it only takes a few moments for a great player to get into the rhythm. But again, Julia Koppel, if I'm Julia Koppel, I'm infuriated with my backcourt there because she's bringing the ball up under pressure, and only Renee Bush, Yuta Fritz, maybe Janice Montecano as well can help out, but again, this is where the fatigue is maybe settling in here with the Suns.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on that, the last 145, see what their decision-making's like as the pressure ramps up from the Lions.
Well, Brittany got it by Paige here. Can't throw in it too much, but Yuta Fritz maybe getting a spacing run there. Probably should have gotten the corner to make it a little bit more room there for Brittany Hodges.
Yeah, and then the help can't come across as well because then you're just narrowing down your angles and reducing space. So these are the little details Sevenoaks Suns need to improve on.
1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Lions leading by 6 points. Murray going all the way now, finding battle. Again, hits a back iron, can't get it. Scramble on the ground there. Under 10 for Holly. Good defense here by Renee Bush. Up and down, it goes in. Battle.
What a play from the Lions.
Well,
Sweet music.
minimal contact there, but it's going to be an and one for the Lions here. Now look at the move. It's a good dish. I mean, this is what we talk about a great player. Holly is a hell of a facilitator, but
yeah,
is there contact here?
Well, Bush is out of position. Maybe that's why the refs have called it. There was some contact, but I don't know. On another day, it's not called. But that was superb by Holly Winterburn, giving up a good shot to give Ty Battle a great shot.
Well, second foul is going to be called against Renee Bush. She'll have to go to the bench to take a breather. This Battle makes it a 3-point play. Bradshaw here in the backcourt. Got it by Murray. Lions now with a 9-point lead. Montecano uses the screen here, waiting for Hodges to roll. Nowhere to go here. Steps through, Fanger on top. Beautiful move, but just couldn't get the drop on it. And now the Lions potentially could go 2 for 1. Holly shaking and baking now. Baseline, dishing off. Well, Paige has got to shoot that one. She's wide open.
Yeah.
Now Bradshaw will look to push this. Good recovery by Taylor Murray.
The Queen of Steals.
Well,
Foul is called.
find it interesting that not a bit of a foul was called against Taylor Murray for the steal from behind, but they've called that one. So
second personal, 2 shots to come now.
Yeah, good attack at a closeout by Cincina, and Monacama knew she was in trouble, but Copper was coming over to help. But that, going back to Paige, I think Paige's role when she comes in, Josh, and she does it really well, screens, defense, rebounds, all of a sudden she's got an open shot. And it's like, I think she's just, well, I'm just going to pass it on. And you're right. Take that shot, Paige. You know, that's you know, you're wide open.
She got to believe in herself. You know,
Absolutely.
Paige Robinson's a great basketball player. You know, it's tough when you're on a team full of talented players and trying to get into the rotation, but Bradshaw has hit the ground and hopefully she's okay. And that could be a big problem here for the Suns.
Again, that's playing such heavy minutes, Josh, in this heat and in such
worrying times here for the Sevenoaks Suns.
Yeah, and Bradshaw 5 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Has had some really bright moments, but she's able to get off the court unaided.
She's tough as nails, let me tell you that right now. Watching her practice over this year and the game she's played, you won't find a tougher player in the WBBL than Arian Bradshaw. Again, she's not afraid of anybody. What I like about her is she's not afraid to speak her mind as well, and I really respect that. She'll be up against great players. She'll stare them down. She's a competitor, but let me tell you something off the court. She's a hell of a person, too. Such a great, nice human being to be around. The ideal professional player. Confident, but also hardworking.
Yeah, and humble. And these players that come into the league from overseas, from the States, they know they're top players, and they're being brought in to make a difference. And there's Paige Robinson with a smile there, and she's playing some important minutes here for Lions. As we look at the turnovers, 2 for Lions, and the assists, 11. So again, they average about 27 assists a game to 12 turnovers. So their assist to turnover ratio is elite, London Lions. And that's why they're 3 trophies down and going for 1 more.
Well, battle now going in here, going in too easy.
Yeah, it's almost like Ty's invisible. They know she's there. She's 6 foot, 6'1".
Well, they tried to make the last 17 seconds without a point guard because they didn't want to put Renee Bush back in the game and pick up another foul, but they got to hope that Arian Bradshaw hopefully will be okay and be able to play the rest of this game. But at the moment, the worst fears have come here for the Sevenoaks Suns. Double-digit lead, 36-23, 13-point deficit. We're going to leave you with some stats here, but Graham, what do we make so far here in the first half?
Yeah, 10 of 28 from the Lions from 2-point, 1 of 10 and 1 of 8. Both teams struggling from the 3-point line. 12 assists to Lions, only 5 to the Sevenoaks. 11 turnovers from Sevenoaks, and there's only really 1 or 2 moments where Lions have put on that really tough press. So any time they can turn it up. And there's the leading scorer of the game, Ty Battle, who started so well in the first quarter and has pushed on 16 points. Monacana is leading the way for Sevenoaks Suns.
Well, Basel fans, it is under 14 minutes and we'll be back for the second half. We're going to leave you here. Go get a drink, go get something to eat, but here are some highlights from the first half. We'll be back in just under 14 minutes for the second half.
Presentations, meetings, very classic office job. I'm not someone that does too well sitting in an office for ages. I need that output. It is almost cathartic, to be honest. Join the Pride, it's the official and unofficial fan club for the London Lions. We want to just serve as the icebreaker within the stadium and just allow people to...
You could just blend in. Never take a single risk. Let opportunities pass you by. Or you can show up. Show people what makes you powerful. What brings you peace? Let them really see you. Own it.
Yeah, feel like I'm at the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to son these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actors. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Confidence. Yeah, that's right, no downplaying my accomplishments. You call me arrogant, I take it as a compliment. I got that confidence, come on now.
For too long, the old guard has held court. Their rules, their terms, their arena. But what happens when you take something from the streets and put it on display for the world to see? The tide starts to shift. It lets the old guard know exactly who's next and resets the stage for something new. This is street art, showing all season.
Murphy again. Good hands by Battle, and they're off. Here comes Murray. They got numbers, and left-hand finish in the foul as Murphy tries to stop the marauding London Lions play.
Winterburn looking for the lob, double teamed between Bush and Watkins. Battle collects it, gets the contact and gets it to go. Really tough finish by Ty Battle. Fading away to her right, and she'll have a chance for the three-point play.
Off the glass, no good, just couldn't get the lift. What a pass! Touchdown! Taylor Murray! What a move, what a pass!
It's all about that pass by, she needs Beckford Norton Division to see it.
Big and one for Harrigan, gets a foul on Handy.
Winterburn, a deep three is good! Unbelievable! She skips back down the floor and smiles. Stewart, time running down. Shots going up, and it's good! Chantel Charles, what an introduction! Absolutely fabulous play. First the pass in transition, now she knocks down a three at the buzzer. What a play by the Lions, they extend their lead.
Snitsina for another three. Big three from Snitsina, and the foul. Opportunity for a 4-point play. McGarrigan with the foul. Well, that'll be a highlight play come the end of the week. That will be one of the WBBL top plays of the game.
I am Katerina Snitsina. I'm a basketball player of London Lions team, and also I am political activist from Belarus. To describe myself in 3 words: happy, because I'm a happy person, energy, a lot of energy, and love. I love everything. What am I doing, my life, this earth. As a basketball player, I am 3-point shooter. Why is 3 points? Because there is no 4-point shot. So I will use also love, because I love this game, and that's a big part of why I still enjoy it. So yeah. My favorite teammate from London Lions, it's for sure Z. She's the best. As a human, as a player, as your teammate, she always supports you, and she think much better about me than I thinking about myself. This is my 20th season, and I played with Dejan Taurasi at the beginning of my career. I was 18 and I saw somebody who shoot like that. She don't care, she miss, because she knows she is Diana Taurasi and she knows she will score. And I really believe the way how I'm playing now, it's a big part of the way how I was learning from her. You just see that confidence in the player, and she never lose it, no matter how she played the game. I remember it was one game and we was playing against each other, and goal for this game for them was like play defense against me, so I didn't score more than 17. I scored 20. Diana was guarding me and I just like dribble, shoot and score. And like I step on her and I fell down, you know. She like picked me up from the floor. She was laughing. She's like, "Come on, Kat," like, you know. So she's a great player just because like she know how to enjoy basketball. Yeah, I'm just lucky to meet her at the beginning of my career. I'm captain of Belarus national basketball team for many years, but 2 years ago I decided to quit because it's a lot of going on in my country, but mostly it's because my government hate Belarusians. I, as many of my athletes, different sports, we stand up for people, not for government, and we speak out loud. The day when I announced it on my Instagram, what I'm leaving the national team, I'm choosing my people. I don't want to choose government. It was more support than I get, I guess, in all my career for national team. I still stand up for my people. I still talking about situation in my country. And that's the reason why I cannot come back there now, because people in my country get arrested even for less. It didn't affect my parents right now. They're still in Belarus. I'm nervous they're still there, but we was talking many times, like, you want to move, like I will do everything you can move in any country you choose, but they don't want to. I communicate with my people on Instagram really well, like they texting me and I always reply. So I decided I want to do like little trip around the Europe, and I visit around like 12 or 13 cities where is the biggest community of Belarusians, and I just call people there, play basketball with me. I just saw a lot of people who, at least for 2 hours, forget about that stress what we have now, because it's a huge stress when people run away from country, and just enjoy how we spending our days here, like exactly this moment, and show the basketball sport can help you in this. And we now connected by one idea, you know, like to make our country free, and it's not about just basketball, and it's about people's lives.
Yeah, feel like I'm at the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to son these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actress. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Confident. Yeah, that's right, no downplaying my accomplishments. You call me arrogant, I take it as a compliment. I got that confidence, come on now.
Welcome back to the Crystal Palace National Sports Centre. We're at the WBBL semi-final halftime stage, and it's a great game in progress. But before the game, I managed to catch up with both coaches, Len Bush and Stella Calcido. I'm with Coach Len Bush, head coach of the Sevenoaks Suns. Len, what an occasion here at Crystal Palace. How's your team shaping up? How do you feel about your chances?
Well, similar to before every game. We've got some talent, and it's been a journey this year where we haven't come close to our potential yet for 40 minutes. We've had some good stretches. We had a good game last week, so it's a basketball game. We're as ready as we can be, and we'll see what happens.
And the other end of the court, London Lions, who have won the league this year and last year. But of course, before that time, you were the leaders. You were the team that won the league a number of times.
I think 4 maybe, and
including the COVID year, yes.
Yeah, it's a different world. Nobody stays on top forever. We're certainly not. They've accomplished a lot. They're a very good team, very deep team. A lot of the teams in the league get intimidated by them. I don't think we will. So, hopefully it'll be a good game.
Len, thanks a lot. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
I'm here courtside with Coach Stella Calcido, head coach of the London Lions. Stella, iconic venue, semi-final of the playoffs. Big excitement here.
Yeah, exactly. There is a big excitement. It's a big game. It's a semi-final. You know, it's just 40 minutes. The best team and the luckiest team will win and will go on. The other one will finish the season here. So it's going to be a hard game. Suns is a tough team. I know that they will stay in the game no matter what for 40 minutes. So we need to come out strong, aggressive, and like play on our rhythm.
And what plans have you got to deal with the threats from Sevenoaks Suns?
First thing is to break their timing and their spacing, so we need to be really aggressive. We need to act first and not wait for them to react. So we will see. We have, we have 2 plans already, but hopefully that we can stay with our first plan, and I'm sure we will. The girls are really excited and ready for this.
And I know you're hungry for more silverware, but just reflect briefly on winning the league title this year. A great effort.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's the girls deserve to finish with this trophy as well. So I think it's really important for us to do the best we can, so we finish the season the best way.
Coach, thanks for your time as always. Enjoy the game.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and that was the interviews with the coaches before the games. And interesting now, Josh, that we're at half time and we'll see how Len Bush feels about his chances. We spoke about pre-game about that they were on top before Lions took over and won the last 2 years, and he was quite circumspect. Nothing lasts forever, but they want to push London Lions as far as they can. How do you feel they've done so far?
Well, the key thing for them right now is Erin Bradshaw going to be healthy here in the second half? She is favoring that one ankle that she did fall on, so it means Renee Bush with 2 fouls. She's going to have to really play up here, try to save the game, because without those 2 players, they don't really have a floor general, do they?
Yeah, Bradshaw and Hodges, that we spoke during the game, they've got to start delivering and consistently delivering and cause London Lions some issues. And as for Stella Casidu, we spoke briefly about the fact they've won the league. That's put to bed, and now they want to go one step further and get to the O2. And, well, at the moment they're in the box seat to do that, Josh.
Well, they've been a phenomenal team. In her first game, she drew unfair criticism in my mind when they lost the first game against Caledonia Gladiators. Look, anytime you get a new coach, it just takes a little bit of time to transition to each other because, when you're under a great sort of system as you are under Mark Clark and you make a change, everyone's finding their role. I want to see this young lady shoot the ball more. She's a great person. She's a great player. She can shoot the ball. I've seen her do it. Paige, shoot the ball when you get it, please. Yeah. You are fantastic.
And she's polite. Whenever I bump into her and see her around, she's always got a bit of time for you. And yeah. She has just given the bigs of London Lions some serious rest. She must have had 5 or 6 minutes there, and that could be crucial. Now they come out a lot fresher in this third quarter.
Well, it looks like Bradshaw will return to action here in the second half. And again, it does look like she is favoring that one ankle. If she can play some sort of a decoy level here to enable the scoring load to be taken by Renee Bush and Janice Monacan, try and get what they can with Brittany Hodges in the low block. Maybe they can give themselves a chance of getting back in this game.
And there's Ty Battle, Josh, and wow, she just took the game over in that first quarter and then finished the second quarter really strong as well. She's an outstanding pickup for London Lions.
In the final quarter.
Well, it's now going to be a Suns ball here to start the second half. Bradshaw in the backcourt here, guarded by Taylor Murray.
Sevenoaks Suns possession.
And Leicester Riders in the other semi-final. They're a little bit ahead of us. Time-wise, 38-54. The Riders are leading on the road. That's a fantastic effort by Leicester Riders.
Janice coming off one ball screen now, trying to get away to the bucket. Bumps goes in, force up a circus shot, can't get it.
That's tough. A lot of contact, a lot of Lions players in and around the ball there.
Well, Holly has struggled in this game so far, but she has been smothered on the defense since Cena for 3, and that is a killer. Inside the second half, Katerina since Cena for downtown.
That's her second 3, and that was tough because she fumbled the ball initially. It wasn't the perfect pass from Holly as we're used to, and she still knocked it down.
Well, Renee pulls up for a quick one, and not the right shot there for the Suns, and Sevenoaks are going to have to try and rediscover some form here in the second half.
Yeah, that's 1 of 9 now from behind the arc, and it's just split leg shot there from Renee, just didn't look comfortable.
Great pass into Battle.
Well, good defense here by Bradshaw. Can they push this one? Well, Renee didn't see it coming again. Right idea by Aaron Bradshaw, but no eye contact.
Yeah, and good transition defense by Lyons as well. There was players in and around Renee, making that, her seeing that pass that bit difficult. Zania Stewart and Taylor Murray back in the area of the ball.
Well, Stewart now looking for a post up here against Hodges. Trying to bully away, and Queen going up off the backboard, laying the throne down. Your Majesty.
Queen to Zania. Wow, as soon as she elevates near the bucket, it is over because she's got such great touch. And that's Zania's first 2 points. 2, 2, and 2 across the stat sheet.
Well, Hodges looking to respond here. Had a bit of time and space, finds Koppel, and again, just can't finish it. But I felt Brittany Hodges had time and space to shoot there in the paint. Another backdoor finding Winterburn. And again, Winterburn maybe should have got an M1 there because, I mean, if you're not going to call that M1, then there's no way you should be calling that one in the first half against Ty Battle when Renee was called for the push.
Yeah, it's just consistency. That's all we want. But beautiful movement off the ball by Holly Winterburn.
Janice taking this one in the paint now, kicking out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw coming up one screen now. Hesitation all the way. Beautiful move by Arian Bradshaw. AB just showing no fear.
Yeah, nice hesitation. Goes left and goes all the way to the basket for the finish.
Holly now, no look, finding Ty Battle. Top of the key. Lions and no need to rush anything here. Winterburn crossing over. Making a hitting nothing on the basket. Going out of bounds now will be, surely that's a Sevenoaks ball.
Well, good defense again by the Sevenoaks Suns, Julie Koppel. Just keeping her hands up, moving her feet, making it as tough as she could for Holly Winterburn. Sometimes that's all you have to do. Make it as difficult as possible for the offense.
So you got 1 second here on the shot clock. What is Coach Stella saying to her players? Now, who's getting the last shot here?
Well, just looking at who's on the floor, it's going to be, it can be any of these players. 1 second, it's literally a catch. Potentially it's a catch in midair and just let it go. It's just got to get someone open. There'll be some screen action and then just get somebody open. And there's offensive rebounds and second chance points. 11 offensive rebounds, 4 second chance points, 3 offensive rebounds, no second chance points for Sevenoaks Suns. And these stats and these groups of stats starting to tell the story of this game, Josh.
Well, it's becoming a very tough game here right now for Sevenoaks, trying to, emotionally and mentally stay in this one. But, there's only so far you can compete with this team because ideally, if you want to be able to compete with the Lions, again, this is no criticism to Sevenoaks because they have been the monument, the minimum opus here of the WBBL. But when a team has a rotation 6 players versus 10, 11, it does make it very difficult.
Yeah, and we've had it with other teams, Durham as well, Melanitis. They only had a short rotation in the end. That did them in the fourth quarter. London Lions have got 10 top players, and that's a difference. And they didn't get it off. Sensenia couldn't catch the ball.
Well, Janice going all the way. No foul called there. Trying to go coast to coast now. Lions trying to push. Renee trying to get back, and Sensina miss a layup. Again, a waste opportunity there for London.
That's incredible that Sensina's missed that. Normally so reliable beyond the arc and in around the hoop.
8-second violation.
Well, 8-second violation was called against Sevenoaks. It's confidence now here for Sevenoaks.
Yeah.
You've got to believe in themselves.
Yeah, and who's the player that was nearest, that was on defense there on point? Taylor Murray. I mean, her and Volpal just moved their feet so well. And they're 2 of the top players on this team, and it becomes infectious amongst the whole roster.
Well, they must dig deep here. It must be collective. Murray pulls up from 18 feet, takes a jump shot, doesn't get it. Good box out. It's probably the best box out we've seen from the Suns in this game.
And they need more of it. They've got to be turned out as if their life depends on it.
A bit of a worrying sign there for the Suns. That was the 3rd time Koppel was dribbling the ball up. How many times well, Julia's got to shoot that. She's wide open. She cannot give those opportunities up.
No.
She's got to keep shooting it, though.
Yeah, just a touch long. She thought about it. It wasn't in a flow as maybe she'd have liked, but they're giving her that shot, Lions, and she's got to take it with confidence.
Over the past few seasons, I've seen Julia Koppel have some great games to the perimeter. She cannot lose her confidence here tonight. It's now or never. Holly goes in, throws herself at the defense. He gets rewarded with 2 shots.
Yeah, and again, Lions moving the ball around quickly, changing the angle, side to side, in and out. And then Holly just attacks Janice Monicano with the foul.
Oh, it's interesting because this is why Holly Winterburn is a great player. It's not been the best scorer night for her, but she's halfway to a double-double already.
Yeah, and she had a really slow start, and they did a great job on it. And Rennie Bush was chasing her, or whoever was guarding her, was chasing her off all those screens. But slowly but surely, she backs herself, she trusts herself, get to the free throw line, make some free throws, slowly build the confidence.
Well, she's going to take a little bit of a breather now. 6 points, 5 assists. But again, when you're up by 19 points, individual performances don't really matter here at the moment. This is WBBL basketball. Championships are on the line. Renee Bush now catch and shoot off the give and go. Good offensive. Gets rejected. Ty Battle says, take that one back to Surrey. Take it back to Kent. This is London, baby.
Yeah, and she's trying not to smile with that block, but that was superb. But again, Koppel just turns and doesn't see her. She let that go a little bit quick on the half turn, and Ty Battle says, no, wait, not here in the Palace.
Well, you know, first of all, huge kudos there to Julie Koppel for getting the offensive rebound, but all it took is maybe just a slight little pump fake or something.
Yeah.
But credit to Julie Koppel. Keep getting those offensive rebounds. Battle for the boards. And that's what Len Bush wants to see from his players.
Yeah, that's the only way they're going to get back in this game and make it more competitive. It's the winning plays, the tough plays.
Well, Volpa now in the backcourt here, along with Shanice Beckford-Norton. Cincina probably playing the 3-role. Battle at the 4 and Shaquila Joseph at the 5. Trying to go for the give and go here. Beckford-Norton. Lions looking for those switches. Ball power goes up. Finishes with a sweet little flank roll.
Yeah, that's beautiful play. A little bit of weave action. Defense has moved all over the place. Vorpal this time makes no mistake with the layup.
Well, Hodges now looking for a post move. Much better. Again, the foul's going to be called against Shaquila Joseph. But that's what they've needed from Brittany Hodges. Just a back down post play to put Lions under a bit of pressure.
Yeah, they get the spacing right. Give us some room to maneuver. And she went face to face with Shaquila Joseph, and she won that small battle.
Well, I can promise you, if you try to go into battle with Ty, you're just not going to win it. It's in the name.
It's all in the name. No, our name. Josh.
No, I was just about to say, no our name, no her name.
That's the problem with us two. We know what the other one's going to say before they say it.
I think Matt might have said that to us in Tbilisi as well.
Amongst other things.
Shout out to our friend
I hope
Matt.
he is. I hope he's okay.
Well, he'll be having a busy summer as well. Matt, one of the greatest content creators in the world of international basketball. Well, Volpow going baseline. Volpow, another reverse layup. Again, this time doesn't get it. Sevenoaks able to secure the rebound.
Nice rebound there.
Well, Katie Richards checking in as Arian Bradshaw missing the layup. And Hodges diving on the floor, but you know what? Determination, tenacity, Sevenoaks still battling, even though they're trailing heavily at the moment.
They've got to play for pride. They've got to keep playing for pride and knock down some shots and force London Lions maybe to change up their defense or take a timeout. Otherwise, London Lions are just going to will be able to see this game out and just manage the rest of the game. Paige Robinson back in, Josh. Big minutes.
I tell you what, I'm very impressed with how she's been with this team this season. True professional. But if there's any player who deserves accolades, it's Paige Robinson. Hard work should pay off. Cincina now going behind the back, putting the moves on. Trying to find Shaquila Joseph.
Nice pass.
Shaq going in. No foul call. Good defense by Monicana. But an out-of-bound violation is going to be called against the Lions.
Yeah, good D. Much better. Just make it as difficult as possible. Make London Lions have to make a tough shot to get any points.
The Lions got to get the ball over the half court. They don't want to get called for another 8-second violation. Cross goal, finding Cincina. Step back, another three-pointer. Got it! At Katarina Cincina just cooking it up right now.
Yeah, that's great play by Vorpal. Superb vision. And not a great response by Suns. Very quick release.
Well, Cincina one more time. And that goes over the backboard. And that's going to be a backcourt violation. Well, she's going to have to pick the...
She's got a bit of football skill there, Josh.
I was going to say, if you ever wanted a career path change or some professional development, I mean, what, Crystal Palace Football Club, I mean, they're not a very good football team, though. I mean, sorry to all the Palace, but I'm not sorry at all, actually. But if she wants...
They've done a bit better under Roy Hodgson. I know they lost yesterday against Spurs.
As I said, okay, they're not a great football team. If you want to play for a real club,
here we
it's
go.
claret and blue. You know.
Aston Villa. I thought so.
Burnley. Well, Bradshaw looking for a post-up here again. Still on one ankle. She picked up the injury, but still competing. Well, Richards takes a unorthodox one-handed three-pointer. Lions come up with it now, trying to push this. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Joseph looking for a post-up here, but being distracted by the double team come from Hodges. But Shaquila will try a luck from downtown. And Zachary doesn't box out. She needs Beckford Norton. Lions make them pay the price.
Yeah, great job by Beckford Norton.
Warpower, no look, finding Shaquila. She'll go to the free throw line, but again, you know what? You finish your last donut. Graham, you got to call box out.
Yeah, and it wasn't just Beckford Norton on that rebound. Paige Robinson had inside position as well, and great super pass. I mean, Vorpal and Murray, they play with such strength and urgency and pace, and it's just a nightmare. All the defense closes in on itself, turns in on itself, and Joseph to the line.
Well, it's going to be very exciting again for both these two franchises because, you know, a lot of people will look at Sevenoaks this season. It was a transition year. So next year, they're going to probably adjust who they need to bring in. I imagine they'll probably want to keep the core of these players together because, you know, these players have missed Cat Carr. You know, Jamila Thompson obviously going to Caledonia Gladiators was a big loss. One or two more players, this team, Sevenoaks, they could definitely get back to competing for a top spot. .22 lead to London. Under 2.5. Bradshaw here at the top. Under 10 on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Arian splits the defense. Richards fumbles it. Goes out of bounds. That will be London ball.
Yeah, it's a little bit deliberate and not in the flow there from the Suns, and just a lack of confidence on the... Richards had the shot initially, but once she put it on the floor and dribbled into the defense, she was in trouble. 14 turnovers now for the Suns.
I'm not sure how you feel, but the sun blazing through the windows right now is making my vision blur a little bit. Shaquila tries a three.
It's not that easy to see when looking at the basket that the Lions are attacking.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why some windows have blinds and some don't. It's like a game of checkers if you look at the Bradshaw.
There you go.
Problem. AB for three, and again, cutting it down to a 19-point ball game.
Yeah, just an open shot, took it. Not too much thought in the flow.
I think it was a two-point shot, actually. So 20-point deficit here. Beckford Norton now finding Robinson. Page takes a shot, takes a bit of a deflection there. 3 on the shot clock. Got to get something here. Vorpal, step back, 24-second violation. And that's good defense by the Sevenoaks Suns.
Yeah, they took away everything there from the inside the hoop, the kick back out, and they just played tough D for 24 seconds. Paige Robinson had that shot, which we'd asked her to take. That didn't quite get to the basket, but Suns got exactly what they wanted out of that defensive possession.
The women's British basketball leagues, the Leicester Riders, the winner of this game.
Oh, thank God. It's dimming down a bit now. When I say dimming down, I mean the sun is not blazing through her eyes, so now I can see the court again. Well, AB, she made a last 2-point shot, takes another one. Again, starting to cook it up. Tough as nails from Braintree, Boston.
Yeah, and Lawrence just backed off it, and she took the shot. There you go.
Accra keeping it alive now. Potential 2-for-1 here for the Sevenoaks Suns. Trailing by 17. Watkins looking to take on Shaquila Joseph. Nowhere to go. Bradshaw, time, space. Again.
Yeah.
She's Beckford getting the steal and finishing coast to coast. And that's why she's simply a great player. Well.
Yeah, well, there was a coming together there. Shanice was not going to give AB an easy look to receive the ball, and the referee's called it a defensive foul. Well...
No, I'm sorry.
Her hands are up and she's in good position, so...
No comment.
Maybe no call and just play on.
Yep, exactly. 4 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Bradshaw hitting the last 2 deep shots here. Looking to penetrate. Bradshaw down the middle, puts up a circus shot. Are you kidding me? Yeah. As the great Jeff Taylor would say.
Well, they've just gone to Bradshaw. It's that she has taken over the offense. Just everybody space out, clear out, set a screen, whatever. Get her a shot. And she's made a 3, she's made a long 2. Now she's made that layup, which was slightly out of control, but who cares for Sevenoaks Suns? They forced the timeout, which I alluded to earlier. They needed to do that just to make London Lions think about this game.
7.8 seconds left here. Bradshaw 14 points, 7 of them coming here in the last minute. Renee Bush leading over rebounders for Sevenoaks with 5, but well, there was the smooth little play by the Queen Z in the low block. Well, Holly Winterburn relatively quiet in this game. Great defense by Renee Bush.
Yeah, but it's come at a price that she's in foul trouble, so she's not able to play as many minutes. It's tough trying to guard Holly Winterburn and Vorpol and so many. They're not just doing it as individuals, Lions. They can do that to you because they zip the ball. That was a brilliant pass from Vorpol over the top, so they always do it as a pair or a 3. There's not just one person doing it all.
1 quarter to go here, 17-point deficit. Coach Len keeping Renee on the bench, keeping the same vibe who ended the 3rd quarter. So Monicana and Renee will start the 4th quarter. That's an interesting decision there because, what am I talking about, 7.8 seconds? I thought we were coming back for the 4th. My apologies, it's been a long day.
Yes,
same story of the night here for Sevenoaks.
Yeah, exactly what they didn't want. They've come over to help. If you help, you're leaving your player, and Charles just charged to the offensive glass for the finish, and you can see what it means to her teammates, and Holly Winterburn there with a smile. That's a great play. Hustle, energy. You're playing the Lions, you're in big trouble.
Well, it's good recovery by Millie Watkins, as you mentioned, but, you know, Arian Bradshaw, I mean, Uta Fritz has got to come in and try to put a body on something because Bradshaw has gone over and made the switch in the box out. Somebody's got to help her out because right now she's doing everything on both ends of the floor here for the Suns.
Yeah, you've got to do it as a team, and if your teammate is dragged across out of position, you've got to fill in. You've got to help the helper. But it all happened so quickly, and Charles was superb there.
The Lions at the moment 38% from the field, 29 here for Sevenoaks, but rebounds now 10 rebounds difference. Lions leading, but also 17 to 5 assists. I mean, it's a big gap, of course, and 15 turnovers. I mean, I would say the last 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter is where it all went downhill for Sevenoaks. Other than that, I felt they were playing good basketball.
Yeah, they were in touch. They were only 7 or 8 points down for a lot of that first half, as you say. And then Lions, slowly but surely, they just take the energy out of you, and they took all the momentum. Everything was going their way. They haven't shot the ball great today. They haven't been totally dominant in that sort of area, but they just do it over 4 quarters. However long it takes, they will get the job done, and that's what they've done. Apart from that Caledonia game, which was an absolute thriller, as we spoke about at the Copper Box earlier in the season, they've been in charge most of these games. And it's bringing in champions like that lady there, Josh.
Yep.
That has really elevated London Lions. Katerina Cincina. Top 5 all-time in Eurocup scoring. I mean, you're putting that player into a British basketball team, which is just awesome.
Well, it definitely sets the marker, of course, as you mentioned, sets the tempo for where this league wants to go, the WBBL, making strides, of course.
Yeah, exciting times ahead.
Well, Lions almost turned it over, but Sevenoaks unaware of where the loose ball was. Under 10 now. Vorpal looking to penetrate. Kicks this one out. Deep threat again. Daddy Desmond, are you watching? Chantel nailing it from downtown.
And this is what Chantel does. She can come in and in a hurry put big numbers up on the board. And she started that play. She then just moved across into the space and a nice catch and shoot.
Watkins now nowhere to go here. Finding Julia Koppel. Koppel goes in. Strong move. Much better play by Julia Koppel.
Yeah, total commitment there. Finishing with the left hand. They've just got to keep going, Suns. They need to stop here right now. And Bush with a foul away from the ball. That's big trouble for her and the Suns.
That's going to be number 3 against Renee Bush. Oh, 4 foul, excuse me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 3rd personal foul, but yeah, that's going to be a problem here for Sevenoaks. Well, Shanice Beckman-Norton tries the long one, can't get it. Renee comes up with it. Trying to go for a dump down here with Julia Koppel. Koppel thinks about it for 15, takes it on target, but can't finish. Lions now with a 19-point lead. Vorpal trying to come off aggressively with a double high pick here. Joseph getting a reversal. Give and go now in the lane. Beautiful basketball from the Lions.
Yeah, and again, changing the angle. Moved it from one side of the floor to the other, and then just a simple cut to the basket. Defense didn't react, and Chantel Charles again with the finish.
Well, Bradshaw coming off one screen here. It's about pride, but throwing it away, and that's going to be a jump ball violation. The possession back to the Sevenoaks Suns.
Yeah, that's just, well, they're throwing the ball into Koppel, who's double teamed. You know, that maybe that's a pass fake. There's going to be somebody that's open, but they just need ball movement now and player movement at speed.
Bradshaw hit the last one, takes another one. She is on fire at the moment.
Well, that ankle doesn't seem to be bothering her now, and she's found something, and they've got to keep going to it. Nice three-point shot from the top.
18-point deficit. Renee's got 4 fouls there. She can't pick up a 5th one. Lions going to a dribble handoff. Shanice going baseline, takes a mid-range. That's simply unstoppable by Shanice Beckman-Norton.
That is tough. She can make the 3, so you have to respect that, but to elevate with a bit of fade, super touch. What a player, and a British player at that.
20-point deficit now. Watkins, time, space, thought about it, takes it, no problem for Millie Watkins.
Yeah.
And the confidence that she's needed in this game.
Great job. Had a look, quick dribble, nice bouncy feet, knocked down the line drive shot.
Offensive foul call.
Well, offensive fouls going to be called against the Lions.
Number 10, Leslie Vorpal.
Vorpal, let's have a look at the replay here. The camera's come off us, so we can't really see it too well, but
Substitution checking in. Janice Monacan into the game.
Yeah, it's away from the ball there.
well, substitution has been made for Sevenoaks. Well, much better here by Julia Koppel, but nowhere to kick out to. Koppel has struggled bringing the ball up, but that's looked like her best pass to play there under pressure. Bradshaw finding Watkins. 6 on the clock. Good hands by Cincina. Bradshaw, 2 seconds left. 24-second violation. Suffocated defense by the London Lions.
Yeah, they just know when to pounce. They get their best defenders close to the ball. And as the seconds ticked away, Sevenoaks Suns were facing the wrong way in Bradshaw, and she just couldn't get the shot up. Cincina just pouring at the ball. Vorpal's right there. She's a super defender as well, and frustration for Arian Bradshaw.
Well, down low to Cassarina Cincina. Under 6.5. Cincina with a fadeaway. Front high, can't get it. And Shaquila Joseph causing all sorts of problems. Draws a foul. She'll go to the free throw line here for 2 shots.
All the number 4 cover, 2 shots to come. Second personal.
Again, Joseph just getting in, getting position. They're trying to box out, but Volpol keeps it alive. And Joseph just in and around the ball, right position, and gets fouled.
So, Lions fans, we're feeling in a generous mood. So myself and Tahir have got ourselves...
Well, look at the game leaders now. Ty Battle 16, 12 rebounds, already has a double-double. Winterburn, 5 assists. And 1 still for that matter as well, but a relatively quiet game for Holly Winterburn, but nonetheless, Lions on their way to get to the playoff final.
Yeah, and it just shows how strong this London Lions roster is, Josh. She is their leading player, the top British player in the WBBL, statistically for sure. And other players are stepping up. You've got Murray, you've got Vorpal. Ty Battle's just been awesome today. Caroline Charles, throw her in the game. She'd make things happen for you. So they got so many options right through to Paige Robinson, who's given them important minutes as well today.
That was absolutely terrible.
That's why we got the mic.
Right, who wants this t-shirt then? Come on now.
And there's Ty, just cool and calm. Nice block shot as well. If she keeps going the way she is, she could be MVP of the playoffs for sure.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great matchup in the O2, of course.
Bradshaw, 17 points, really found something in this second half. 6 rebounds from Renee, 3 assists from Watkins, and Monacana 2 steals. Monacana's had a lot of good looks from behind the arc. She just hasn't quite been able to get it going today, but they've got to keep going right to the end. This team, Sevenoaks Suns, as we've touched on during the broadcast, they are full of history for British basketball. 3 times for sure. Obviously, the 2019-2020 season was cancelled because of COVID. But they were dominant until London Lions took away their throne. And in the weekend of the King's coronation, Josh, our London Lions on their way to be crowned playoff finalists at least.
Well, that's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Nice effort by Koppel, but she just couldn't get the elevation. No score. Here comes the Lions. Inside, Joseph fumbles it slightly. Back outside, Vorpal.
Vorpal for 3.
Shots off. Nice rebound by Bradshaw. 3 of 17 behind the arc for London and 3 of 15 by Sevenoaks. So it's really been a bit of a 3-point drought. Just 6 made between both teams, Josh. And nice job by Bradshaw, luring Cincina out towards her and then exploding off the left hand.
Yeah, you look at these two teams, of course, you think, London, big plans, of course, to go back into a European campaign, whether that is with the Women's Euro Cup or the Women's EuroLeague. Sevenoaks, they got a good youth academy system as well, but got to be thinking 2, maybe 3 extra players. This team can definitely compete at the top of the WBBL.
Yeah, exactly. And Lions, talking to Jacob Lloyd on the way in here from the station, and they're certainly looking at an academy to link directly into the London Lions teams. So there's a clear pathway there, and maybe they're going to go from even bigger. They're looking to go even bigger, London Lions, in the future. Get more British talent, young British talent playing for them as well. Ready, absolutely ready to go at the highest level here.
Well, baseline ball coming. 5:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. The officials just trying to take care of a slight technical difficulty.
Quick shoelace break. Be back in.
Well, Bradshaw will inbound this. Bush getting bumped twice there. Now the foul has been called. It's going to be the 14th foul against London Lions.
The Lions, Suns will keep it.
Bradshaw finding Julia Koppel. Sevenoaks again, continue to battle here. Refusing to throw the towel in regardless. Watkins made a last shot now, mid-range. Way off the mark on that one. The foul is going to be called here against Sevenoaks. And that's going to be their 13th foul.
13 Watkins. Second personal.
Yeah, again, just throwing the ball inside Vorpal.
5 minutes 13 remaining.
Inbound here for the Lions. Going to battle under the basket, can't get it. Bradshaw with a rebound.
Yeah, better job by Sevenoaks Suns there on the defensive end.
Well, it's been tough though, because in the third quarter, that's when it really started to just, offensively, they struggled to find options, but Bradshaw did get it going. His Koppel, again, wide open. It's a good look for him. It gets on rebound. Why not? Second time, try again. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound.
We've got to look at it as well on the average that London Lions score at. They've only got 61 points at the moment, so good job by Suns keeping them to that, but they've only got 41 points themselves. That's the unfortunate thing here.
Well, Vorpal comes off a screen, can't get it. Another offensive rebound by Shaquila Joseph. Steps out of bounds. It's going to be another turnover.
And substitutions checking in number 24, Taylor Murray. And number 88 is
And this,
Stewart.
Josh, really just highlights how strong Lions are. Joseph out, GB International out, GB legend in.
Here's Bradshaw.
Under 4.5 here. Lions still in control of this one. Getting ready to book their tickets for the O2. Only just down the road here. If you're a football fan, North Greenwich, not too far, of course, from the famous Charlton. So Hodges goes in, gets rejected. Holly killing off one screen now. Finding Ty Battle. Thought about taking the shot. Murray getting the handoff. Lions patiently, methodically breaking this one down. Another foul is going to be called against Aaron Bradshaw.
Yeah, and Lions making Sevenoaks Suns really work hard on defense there. Penetrate, kick, little rip through to her left hand there, Holly. Defense collapses, and she's so deep into the Sevenoaks Suns defense there, it's tough to stop her without fouling.
Something about the defensive matchup there with Renee Bush and Holly Winterburn that it's quite fun to watch, of course. Montacana tries another three, can't get it. Well, Zania trying to give and go, but falls right into the hands of Brittany Hodges. And the foul has been committed by Holly Winterburn.
Yeah, really good hustle by Bradshaw there. She made sure that London Lions weren't going to get anything easy, and then Holly Winterburn just fouling her there to slow the game down.
Bush heads to the bench.
Well, Yuta Fritz checking in is Renee Bush. That might be the end of her evening, but what a season it's been for Renee Bush. Just a prime-time, world-class professional. And Shanice Beckford-Norton, she'll check out as Chantel Just. What a game Chantel's had this evening. Again, a phenomenal performance. Daddy Desmond, what a daughter you have. A great professional, but even better, what a great human being she is.
Yeah, 8 points for Chantel today. She just seems to score in bunches just when London Lions need it most.
Well, both free throws missed there. Brittany Hodges, the offensive rebound, can't finish it.
Hodges with the offensive ball, can't get the finish to go.
Battle going baseline. Again, too easy. Takes Richards. Count it! And she gets the and one.
Yeah, that's super team play by three players there. Zania kept Montacana tied up in the post, which meant she couldn't get out to help. And then in comes Ty Battle. Quick stop, gets the defender up in the air and behind her, and soft touch and the game MVP. I look forward to speaking to her after the game, as you did after the Durham game at the end of the regular season.
I tell you, what a wonderful personality. Such a positive human being. Tell you, need more players like that here in the WBBL.
You got it. You got it. If they're going to be, if we're bringing imports in, bring in top characters as well.
Well, Montecana now trying to split the defense. Steps through, can't get it. Zany with a rebound now. Under 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. She's back for Norton, trying to put the brakes on, but Taylor Murray keen to slow this one down. And again, Winterburn thinking an and one's going to be cool. That's good defense. I don't know what she's arguing, because to me, that was great defense. But again, a great move by Holly Winterburn.
Yeah, and super ball movement, one side of the floor to the other. Never let Sevenoaks Suns rest.
Montecana now, guarded here by Holly. Looking to give this one up, finding Arian Bradshaw. Another 24-second violation.
Shot clock violation.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Substitution checking into the game. Replacing number 33, Ty Battle, is number 22, Paige Robinson. And substitution for the Suns. Renee Bush into the game.
That's unfortunate for Sevenoaks Suns there. Just that offense just never happened. Nothing positive came from it, and as Paige Robinson skips off, London Lions have pretty much both feet in the final at the O2 next weekend.
Well, we're going to time out now. 2:09 to go here.
We just wanted to quickly update you with the score on the men's game, just so we can hopefully let you know who the possible.
Well, current statistics here, you can see points of the turnovers. 19 points of the turnovers for London Lions, and only 3 points from the turnovers, with Sevenoaks 17 turnovers in the game. Just one too many, I think.
Yeah, and some of those have been unforced. Some of them have been because of the great defense of London Lions, a few shot clock violations as well. It's just the pressure they keep putting on you, whoever's on the floor.
4 points the difference. Bristol are trailing by 7 on aggregate.
There's not a lot that some teams can do. Sevenoaks Suns have given it their best. And I think we're potentially going to hear from Len Bush after the game, Josh, once we've done the MVP interview, which may be to do with the future plans for Sevenoaks Suns. That'll be interesting to hear that. Nothing's been announced officially.
Well, if you just heard Tahir on the mic, 9.2 seconds left in Leicester. Leicester's leading 79-73 with a 7-point lead, but lead by one. No, they're trailing by 6 points, but they lead by 1 point in aggregate. It's Leicester ball with a timeout. That is in the BBL, but at the moment, Renee Bush is about to foul out of the game.
Yeah. And she has given everything possible she could defensively. Just 4 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, but 5 fouls. But she has been such a massive part of this basketball program at Sevenoaks Suns, along with her father, of course.
Well, it's been a great family business, family tradition, of course. Holly makes the first free throw. Makes them both.
2 for 2.
Under 2 minutes left here. Now try to finish this one off. Bradshaw finding Brittany Hodges now. Judah Fritz in the corner, takes it. Exactly what they've needed all game, but
yeah, they just haven't been able to get Fritz the ball where she could score and be really positive for their team, but she's made one there.
Winterman, what a move.
And Holly Winterburn just attacking the basket downhill, protecting it. Defense clawing at her when she gets to the foul line for 2 shots.
That's a 4th personal.
Again, has no problem stepping up to the free throw line. That's a sign of a true professional, a player who has struggled here under the intense defense of Renee Bush. Finishes his game off. She'll be headed back to the playoff final.
Let's see you on defense.
Well, Janice Montecana. Well, currently, ladies and gentlemen, Leicester are at the free throw line with a 1-point cushion here against Bristol with 2 free throws and 8.5 seconds left in the game.
And nice job by Brittany Hodges, putting pressure on the Lions defense, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. But she's had a tough afternoon or tough evening here. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Knocks that one down.
And of course, in this game, 1:14 left. It's going to be interesting to hear what Len has to say about the future for Sevenoaks Suns basketball, the players coming in, because, you know, for a team who has dominated WBBL for so many years, you know, it's been tough for them because, you know, with the great infrastructure 777 has provided for the London Lions, you know, ideally, if there was one team I was going to say they were going to compete with the Lions, I was always going to say it was going to be Sevenoaks Suns. But a transition here without Kat Carr has been, you know, tough for them to learn. But they'll grow through this, of course.
Yeah, and we hope so. And we hope they're not going to move away from the lead because 777 are here to help. As Brad Short misses the shot, Azania Stewart with a nice score inside just before that. So 777 hopefully are going to be able to help the whole league and help all the teams grow.
Well, Taylor Murray finishing that one, no problem. 36.5 seconds left here as Graham is going to head down now for the post-game interview with our MVP, which is going to be Ty Battle again. And then as well meet with Coach Len Bush of the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, Montecana pump fakes, takes a 3. 3 is up, and 3 is beautifully tucked away.
So up onto your feet, London Lions.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the London Lions. Respect to the Sevenoaks Suns. It's been a very tough season for them, but they've given it the uttermost great professionalism, hard work. And we're going to hear from Coach Len Bush at the end to get his thoughts on the future of this franchise and players coming in. But as it ends here, Lions pick up the victory. They're on their way to the playoff final.
What a victory. So it's set the
What a game it was in the end.
the Women's British Basketball League Playoff Championship Final.
Well, here are some statistics from the game. Lions only shooting 3 for 18 for the perimeter. Sevenoaks 5 for 20, but 22 for 50 for an inside the rainbow. Lions also winning the rebounds 50 to 36, as well as having 14 more assists for that matter. Well, if we take a look at the top scorers in this game, Bradshaw finishing with 17, followed up by Montecana. A Ty Battle with 19, Winterburn with 13, and Katerina Cincina with 11 points. Strong outing, of course, from Ty Battle, who will be our game MVP. And we'll meet with shortly just after this game. Well, here are some of the key highlights we're going to show you before we meet with Coach Len Bush to get his thoughts on what was such a tough game to finish here this season. Well, the key thing, of course, for London is to make sure they prepare themselves for next week and to try and bring home another quadruple.
How does that feel?
Well, as we mentioned, we will meet momentarily with Coach Len Bush and then with Ty Battle, the MVP of this game.
And a great team effort, everybody chipping in both legs of the playoffs. How does it feel now to face the Riders once again to try and get that clean sweep?
Listen, they're a great team. They always make it to the final, but our goal is to lift the final and the last trophy. So that's our goal, and we're ready and focused for it. So on to next Sunday.
Well, there you have it. You heard it from Azania Stewart yourself. Let's hear it for your London Lions through to the final.
Well, Graham now is going to meet here with Ty Battle, the MVP of this game with 19 points, the double-double. Let's go meet now with Ty Battle. Graham, on to you.
Yeah, I'm here with Ty Battle, MVP again. Fantastic performance, Ty. 19 points, 12 rebounds. So much that you're doing for this ball club now, especially since Kiki's moved on. You're really stepping up your game. Well done.
Thank you. I think we all just learned that since Kiki's gone, everyone has to step up their game. I think we're all kind of getting the hang of it.
And Sevenoaks Suns, in the end, you put them away. They gave you a good game in that first quarter, but in the end, your depth, 10 players, 11 players deep, got the job done.
Yeah, we all just told ourselves we got to push through. This is the time to push through, and we did it on the start of the third quarter.
And the final against Leicester Riders again. You've already beaten them every time you've played them this season. How are you feeling about next week at the O2?
Just one more game. We wanted this game again. We fought this whole season. I think we're just all ready for this game.
Okay, Ty, congratulations to you and the whole team. Just a fantastic achievement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, there was Ty Battle, of course. We're going to leave you some replays there before we meet with Coach Len Bush of the Sevenoaks Suns to get his thoughts on the future for players coming into this team. Well, we're now going to go courtside momentarily as we'll meet with the head coach, Len Bush of the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, Graham is now courtside with Len Bush. Graham, down to you, please.
With Coach Len Bush. Len, in the end, a big win for London Lions, but Sevenoaks Suns gave it everything they had. How are you feeling immediately after the game?
Pretty sad. But it's always a big ask. They're a good team. They practice a lot more than us. They're deeper than we are, and they're a bit relentless. And so every little mistake gets capitalized on, and it's a bit disheartening and sucks the wind out of your sails. But the girls played hard. They left it all out there. So they're a good team. I don't know how anyone's going to beat them.
I think that's been the thing all season. And moving forward for Sevenoaks Suns, have you got some information, an announcement for us?
Probably not right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I won't go any further in that. Yeah. Well, Len, thanks for joining us. You've been a great stalwart of British basketball, and so has Sevenoaks Suns. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, Joe.
Well, there was Len Bush there with maybe some cryptic language, which for me is a bit concerning because obviously very disheartened by the loss, but not quite sure what was meant the success of the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, basketball fans, what a playoff roundup it has been. We are on our way to the O2 Arena. London Lions will be there. What a phenomenal performance. The question is, will they bring home a second quadruple, We will find out. They win this game 74-49 against the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, we thank you for joining us here at the Crystal Palace National Sports Centre all season long here, as well as the Copper Box. But for now, it's good night. See you later, and see you at the O2 Arena.
Feel like I'm at the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actress. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again, this time take a vitamin. Confidence, yeah, that's right. No downplaying my accomplishments. You call me arrogant, I take it as a compliment. I got that confidence, come on now.
You could just blend in, never take a single risk, let opportunities pass you by. Or you can show up, show people what makes you powerful, what brings you peace. Let them really see you, own it.